Hi guys, my name is Essie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful dress. Firstly, I'm going to be rolling out my shoulder line. From there, I'm going to be taking the full length of the dress that I will be making, which is 41 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be rolling it out. The next thing I will do is to take the shoulder measurement divided by 2. For this, the shoulder measurement is 15, so I'm going to be putting down 7.5, which is divided by 2. Then my neck width is 3 inches, the depth is 3 inches for the front. Okay, I'll go ahead and mark it out. Then the next thing to do is to take my shoulder slope from the shoulder tip, which is I'm coming down from the shoulder by the tip by 1 inch. From there, from the shoulder slope, I'm coming down by 7 inches for my armhole length. Then that line will serve as the chest line. I'm coming down to that chest line to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which I've done to connect my armhole line together. The next thing is to divide my armhole line by 2, which is 3.5. Then I'm coming in by half an inch. On the chest line, I'll be coming in with my round bust divided by 2, which is 12 inches, plus 1 inch sewing allowance, which is 13 inches. Please take note of that because we are using it later. I will use my ruler to connect those lines together, just the way you see me do. Then don't forget, we had 13 inches on the shoulder on the round bust measurement here. Then we are taking that 13 inches to our hemline and mark. Then after that, we add 2 inches to it to give us that A shape line, a portable A line dress. Okay, if you notice the picture, the A line is not that wide. Okay, so that's why I'm adding 2 inches. But if you want yours to be wider, you can add 3-4 inches. From the hemline, the side hemline, I'm coming up by 1 inch from the initial length, okay, to be able to get a curve, not a pointy side. All right, so I'm going to be cutting them out. Okay, after cutting out the front, as you can see, I'm placing it on another fabric, like, okay, to cut out the back. Now for the difference between the front and the back is the neck depth. So I'm using the neck depth of 1 inch for just the back. Now if you notice, I didn't put any zipper allowance. Yes, because I'm not adding zipper to this dress. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. Every other thing is the same, it's just the neck depth that is different. So I'm just going ahead to cut them out. Please just follow me the way I'm doing it. For the ruffles at the down, I'm going to be cutting it in a biased form, just the way you see me folding fabric. Then for the length I'm going to be using 4 inches. Okay, if you like it the way it's wide, you can do yours like that. But if you don't like it, you can reduce it. So I'm going to be doing a 4 inches, just as if you are cutting a peplum flare. Okay, so that's how I'm cutting this. I'll go ahead to cut it out. Then I'm going to be cutting my belt, and I'm marking 6 inches for the belt. I'll just draw a line. This totally depends on you. If you want it wider, you can do it wider, but if you want it smaller, you can do it smaller, and depend on the length you actually want. So I've gone ahead to cut out. That's for the belt. Then I'll go again and measure 8 inches for the bow. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then the bow depends on your specification. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of materials just because of the ruffles at the down part of the dress. That's why I'm doing 8 inches. 8 inches times 2. That's, you're folding it together. For me, I folded my own. Then I'll go ahead and cut out facing for my dress, for the upper part alone. Okay, just the way you see me do. Sorry guys, I didn't really know the camera was shifted. So when I open it, you see the way I cut out the facing for the dress. Now this is it. I'll go ahead and stitch the armhole, the neckline, and come back to show you how it looks. Okay, I'm doing it. I'll go ahead and do the same thing to the back, but mind you, the back is opened. Instead of a zipper, I added just button. So for the back, I'm going to put a loop. The loop, you can just make it to 1.5 inch or one or 1.5 inch to sew it. So now I'm through with the front part. I'm going to be trimming off the excess, because if you leave it, it will be showing bulkiness on the dress after putting it on, and it will not relax very well. So you go ahead and cut out the excess. Mind you, please, before you cut out the excess, try and turn to know if you actually did correctly, if you actually sew it correctly. So after trimming, I'm going to be turning it to the right side. If you have iron at this point, just go ahead and do justice to the clothes. That's how it will be looking. Then I'll go ahead and do the back too, just the way you see me do. Okay, so that's how it will look after sewing it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to join the armhole. Just, you have to put one armhole into the other one. Okay, just watch the way I do it. I'll go ahead and place it very well. If you can use pin, you can use pin to hold it down. Then after that, this is what you get. If you have iron, like I said, just go ahead and iron. Then the next thing is for me to join the sides. Okay, see the way I'm doing it. I'm bringing out the interfacing upward to hide the sewing at that point. So I'm doing it, joining the two sides and turning the down part of the dress. This is how it will look. This is the back, and this is the side that I turned with the interfacing. So after that, I'm going to be joining the ruffles at the down part. Okay, I'll put a button to it, and our dress is ready. Now for the ruffles, mine was not actually much, so I had to manage the one I have. So if you have a lot, you can do it. Just fold it into two, just the way you see me do. Then sew the middle. Then if you have a lot, you can give space, but if you don't have, you just give a lot of space to contain the ones you have. And voila, this is the dress. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye. The dress can actually be rocked by adults, children, teenagers. This is for my teenage girl. Bye.